Welcome back to the Hall of Fame podcast, episode 6. Today, we have a very special guest. He is the Prince of Camden. His name is Big Al. Al, thanks for coming on the show today, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Welcome, brother.
Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Hell yeah, man. We've been following you on Instagram. You're doing your thing on there, so we said, hey, that's the kind of guest we're looking for to come on here and tell us about your story.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, we'd love to know about, tell us about yourself. Where'd you grow up? How'd you get into real estate?
Well, I grew up in Camden, right? So this is where I buy most of my properties at. So growing up in Camden was different, right? Just because the whole understanding school wasn't as much. Everybody wasn't doing that, right? It was like growing up in a bad neighborhood. Everybody was doing the opposite of good, meaning growing up next to people that's selling drugs, people not doing the right thing. For me, I used to always think like that couldn't be it, right? It was one of the things like understanding what I wanted, but understanding what was out there, that wasn't what I wanted to do, right? So me going to school, went to Camden High School, shout out to Camden High School. Didn't do much, right? Because I didn't go to class, right? 'Cause in school, and for whatever reason, Camden schools was a thing that going to school wasn't fun, right? It wasn't something that the cool kids did. Yeah. So me trying to follow the cool kids was something that they didn't want to do. But the older I got 3 older brothers, was in the streets heavy. Knowing that, going to go see them in jail, going to go see them every other Sunday, I knew that wasn't what it was, right? So when I moved, I left my parents' crib when I was 19. I had my first child, bought a property, and then eventually, before I sold that property, I kept it just to rent it, right? Mm-hmm. Rent that house for 10 years, bought a property outside of Camden, and then took 10 years for me to realize real estate is what I wanted to do, right? Because I had a house for 10 years, same tenant was paying me more than what I was paying them mortgage.
Just a little side income for you.
Exactly,
much,
but I didn't understand the whole why it made sense. It was just like, all right, well, let me keep something. Ownership makes sense to me. And then after them 10 years, the last 3 years, I went crazy on real estate. Just, educating myself and reading books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, podcasts. And
what do you think the moment was? What made you realize it?
I mean, it's kind of cliche, but Rich Dad, Poor Dad was one of the things that changed it.
Yeah, everyone reads that book.
Yeah, but me owning a property, when I was, like I said, I bought a property, I was 19, which was a great thing in my city, right?
Yeah.
But knowing that I was able to rent it for more than what I was paying for it, right? And it never struck me that I was making money. It was kind of like, all right, at least I keep a property.
Yeah.
But the older I got, the more income that, you know what I mean? Because I was saving that money. I was like, wow, what about if I got 10 of these? What about if I got 20 of these? What about if I got 30 of these?
Facts, yeah.
Then the more educating that I did, I was like, wow, this could be something.
Yeah.
And then after I took one, next one.
You still got that first one?
I still got it.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not selling it.
Same tenant too?
Nah, she had moved out.
Okay.
She moved out 10 years later because she had but that was the only tenant that moved out. And I never had evictions or people moving out. You're not going to go. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
But I'm a great landlord too, so I won't.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah. I mean, that helps, man. That's half the equation, man.
But it was one of them things was like ownership, right? Own something, buy a property, own it, fix it up, and especially in my city, right? And me being from the city of Camden, it was kind of like I'm doing the best of both worlds, right? I'm buying something, I'm fixing it up, and I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? Fixing my city up, because if you ride by a property that I do have, right, it probably was abandoned or, you know what I mean, it wasn't taken care of, or people in and out of it. Yeah. I'm able to go buy a property, fix it up, and still have money to feed my family. So it's like the best of both worlds. So
you're honestly at a huge advantage being from Camden.
Yeah.
To walk the walk and talk the talk.
Exactly.
People in Camden, man, and the fact that you want to reinvest. You know, what I mean, you make your name for yourself. People will be like, anytime they think, you're like, yo, I want to sell my house. Let me hit up.
Exactly.
I know he's in this game. Like, let me see what's up with him.
It's dope. It's dope because now, like I was mentioning in another podcast I had, like, people call me Al Camden Reynolds. It's not even Al from around the way.
Nah,
like,
the full name, yeah.
Yeah, when I walk through the city, like, it's dope because I want to be more of an example, right? I'm tatted up. I'm a straight street boy, right? I'm not in the streets, but I look the type, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't mean just because we from that type, we can't be successful too, right? Yep. We don't got to be on the corners selling drugs. We can actually invest and make money and help the community out, which that's what I'm all about right now.
That's the real thug way.
Yeah, like no, 100%.
That's the real thug way.
Man, listen, we want to talk heavy, like that street. I don't know if I can cuss that street stuff.
That's all you fucking want.
Yeah, that street shit is dead to me. Motherfuckers ain't doing nothing there. Everybody's on the corner thinking they making money, but it's not. they're not taking care of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because either you're dead or in jail. And I'm telling you, that's the only
I was about to say, they
two.
only got two outcomes, unfortunately.
And listen, I've seen it. I've been through it. I understand it. But for me to be able to buy something in my city and fix it up and take care of the people, you know what I mean, that my family and the people after me, so it's a huge advantage to me. I love it. You know what I mean? And it's more of an inspiration to the people that sees me, that knows me from around the way. Like, I'm not just came from the other side and be like, oh, I just started buying.
Yeah.
Nigga, I buy property where I grew up at, like literally. Instantly, like, you know what I mean, through rocks there before.
It's crazy that real estate, it's just a beautiful thing because guys like you, right, who your life path was set up for failure, right?
Yeah.
You're in Camden,
yeah.
you know, one of the most dangerous cities in the country, and real estate gives you that opportunity to push yourself to start educating yourself outside of school. Exactly. Like you probably got more educated in the last 2 years than you did your entire life.
Probably not even close.
Oh my, nowhere near it. What you just said, it's so powerful. Like, what you like because learning something that you want to learn is so easier. I was going to school for what? Like educating myself on stuff that there was so much around negativity around me that I couldn't stay focused. No. You know what I mean? I'm a focused guy. Like if we talk about something, I can lock in.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It is hard growing up in an urban city like that and thinking I'm supposed to be focused on math or social studies or so much going around me. Drugs.
Yeah. Your role models like your older brothers. I mean,
exactly.
they're getting locked up. Like it's just
because it's common.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was telling one of my friends a while ago, right? And we was working together and I'm like, oh, we be on the phone. I'm like, oh man, this boy I just seen he just came home. Oh, this bull, I remember him, he got killed. He was like, dang, them conversations is easy to you. It's common. Mm-hmm. It's not like if you see somebody got killed the other day, it's just, that's what it was with us.
Yeah.
For other people, like,
wow. Got so used to it.
Yeah, we got so used to it. I remember him? Oh, he got shot 2 days ago. Dang, that sucks.
Yep.
Keep it going, right? Because it's common. Oh, yo, man, I come home, my brother just got locked up. Oh, he be home soon. It was so, you know what I mean? But then, realizing that wasn't what I wanted, right? Because it's the common denominator, right? Everybody that do this, eventually, this is the result, right?
Yeah.
It's not hard to tell. It's like kind of like you put your hand on the stove and it's hot, right? You can't put it again,
it's
right?
White, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
Eventually, you put it again, it's gonna get burnt.
Yeah.
Eventually, somebody got to be like, you know what? I'm not putting my hand on the stove. He just got burnt. You got burnt. You got burnt. I'm like, nah, that stove is hot.
Yeah.
Eventually, I got to start figuring stuff out. And it took, you know what I mean, situations to make me get better. But real estate, like what you said, it was a tool to make an average man can be anything he wants.
Yeah.
Because it's not about, there's no
yeah.
ceiling.
You don't need to go to school for 10 years or
100%,
4 years to become a real estate investor.
Yeah,
you just got to be a creative hustler who wants to keep getting better every single day. And I think that's kind of why we're alike. You know, I hear the inspiration in your voice when I watch your stories on social media. You're always trying to lift your city, and it's just it's a beautiful thing because a lot of guys are out here trying to like just show the good stuff that's going on, and then you're out here just like you're walking around the authentic people in Camden, like the people grinding on the corners, the people selling stuff out of the food trucks. You're in the city, and you're in the houses. You got your family in there working. You're putting tenants in there. You're really trying to do your best to impact your city.
Because it's big for me, right? Like I said, making money is great, right? Because that's what we're here for, right? Like in life, making money, we want to take care of our people, our family, everybody after us. But at the end of the day, who life can you change, right? Like because it's powerful. I mean, powerful for me, right? Just a small thing of hearing my DMs, seeing my DMs, and be like, yo, you inspired, you know what I mean? You inspired me because you did this and I was able to do this, right? No, it's extremely, I'm telling you, the feeling that I get, like I said, me buying properties to make money is what I do to feed my family, right? Yep. But at the same time, if I can take whatever I take and grab a camera and record myself and say, no, I'm doing this, and it inspires anybody and it changes anybody's thought, or change that person that thought he was going to be able to do this on the street, or he changed his thoughts and be like, all right, well, look at Al. He a tatted dude from around the way. He was able to change his life, and now he's buying real estate or investing or even do something positive.
Yeah.
Helps me because it's kind of like we in this world to do what? To change it, right? We want to get it better than what we was here. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of soft when it comes to that shit. Like, So I take that real heavy.
You can imagine the guys like me getting fired up over some of your stuff you say. Like, what is it doing to your average person who doesn't have real estate and just needs some inspiration?
You know what I'm
someone
saying?
to just look up to, or someone to just like, when they hop on, they're getting good content, not getting fed some media stuff, or just taking in bad
PR
stuff.
bullshit,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, because it's not fake.
No,
Yeah.
it's not real
Fake.
shit, yeah.
and you could apply that to
Plus, you
other
live in
stuff,
a town where like there's a low barrier of entry to get into Camden real estate. I feel like you don't have to be loaded to get into Camden real
Not
estate.
at
I mean,
all.
if you have a little bit of a savings and you want to do better for yourself, like you can hit us up, hit you
Well,
up. We can help you get into the game. Like you know what I mean?
You definitely just gotta put some work in. Don't be lazy. It's like I know people that will go hustle at 5 a.m. just because that's what they do. But then if you tell them, yo, let's wake up at 5 a.m. and let's do this, they'll be like, nah. You be like, what the fuck you doing? Like how do your mind don't change?
Yeah.
Right? Like if y'all both too, in the corner doing wrong, and y'all go to jail, and I'll be like, you know what? There's a corner that's open.
Yep.
Do I go in there? No, I seen y'all doing wrong, right? So I can't. It ain't work for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm showing people it works, right? Yeah, I don't got.
That's true.
I
That's a
don't
good
got.
point, yeah.
I don't got a bunch of money. I'm not showing like I'm extremely successful, but I'm telling you, I'm out. I'm not in jail. I'm not dead, and I'm still on here recording myself being.
Sounds
"Look."
like you have a lot of gratitude.
No,
And-
100%.
And we get caught up in our own problems, but you have that mindset of like, hey, I've seen rock bottom. I've seen my city rock bottom. Like, every day is a great day for you. So
Exactly.
if everyone could have your mindset, man, that it would
You
be a
know,
better world.
somebody who they be like, yo, Al, why you always so fucking positive, right? I'm like, what? Because there's so much negativity in these fucking phones. You go on your phone, everybody's upset.
Yeah. Facts.
Why? Why the fuck everybody's mad? We here, we living. Because I know a bunch of people that's happy. I mean, wish they was here. And a lot of people that's in jail wish they was free.
They take a bad day outside of jail. instead of a
Exactly.
good
You know
day
what I
in
mean?
jail,
Your
yeah.
worst day is somebody's best day right now.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
get it. We all have personal feelings, and I get it.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, yeah. And it's more or less of how long do you let that go, right? Like if you catch a flat tire and I catch a flat tire, you can be mad all day. Me, I'm gonna be mad instantly, and I'm like, all right, eventually it's gonna get fixed, and I'm moving on.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Exactly. Some people be fucking
Moves
their
on.
whole week is done.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, I got a flat tire. Listen, my
My
life.
dad be like that. He's pessimistic as
Exactly.
fuck,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah.
I'm here for this short period of time that I know I'm here, right?
Yeah.
I'm breathing right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna get home tonight, right? Whatever the case may be.
Big knock on
but
wood there, yeah.
but right now at the moment I'm trying to enjoy it, right?
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
should.
and I'm gonna grab this phone and I'm gonna always be smiling.
Yeah.
Right? Because
There's a reason not
eventually
to.
somebody's
Spread that
gonna
shit.
look at it and be like, damn, that motherfucker dealt from that. And he's happy.
Yeah.
Why the fuck I'm so upset?
People gotta look inward more.
Yeah.
What's up? So, how many rentals you got right now?
I have a total of 12, 17 with partnerships.
Nice. And this all started 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yeah.
Good. That's not zero. I was like 5 a year, 5, 6 a year, roughly.
Yeah.
How many are you trying to get this year? You have a goal in mind?
1,000, 2,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Just keep going,
Trying to
man.
take over.
I'm trying to take over.
Yeah. What's
You know
been
what
the
I'm
method for getting your houses mostly? Referrals, knock on doors, people hitting you
Referrals,
up?
yeah, Instagram, social media is heavy. I'm in the beginning it was Zillow, you know what I'm saying? Realtor.com. Like I'm so basic, right? It's kind of like, and I get the DMs now, like, what was so different for me from being somebody? No, I was regular. Grab on my phone, see what's on Zillow, grab a realtor, make an offer, went to the bank, got approved, and I got a house, right? There was nothing special, which I always tell people, like, oh, what could you do? I'm like, well, go to the bank. See if you get a pre-approval. I don't know. Like, do the small things. Don't think it's so much, like you said.
Worst they can say is no.
Yeah, but real estate is not, there's so many avenues, right? You can buy 100, you know what I mean, get a portfolio from somebody. You can just buy one in the beginning.
Yeah.
It can be your uncle's house that he wanted to sell.
So are you a
or-
majority of mortgages and cash, or how
Exactly.
do you
Yeah, mortgages and cash. Yeah. But
Very
then
nice.
it was as I learned, or even till now, like I'm still educating myself.
Yeah.
I'm just going through the motions, right? Like, all right, what's next, right? Like we just talked earlier, like whatever is next. What makes sense and how can I get to that? You know what I'm saying? So
These houses, usually you got to fix them up. Any of them ever been turnkey, or you usually put some work in?
yeah, always work.
Always working,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Because in the city of Camden, it's kind of like it's Camden, right? It's the hood. So
Everyone
me-
knows Camden, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like for me, just because you live in Camden doesn't mean if you gotta feel like I take care of my people. I try to make the houses nice like I would live in them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
And like I said, I got good tenants, right? I picked them all out. You know what I mean? But I don't want to. I'm not a slumlord, and there's so many of them
so many in Camden,
so
bad.
many of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When people bought properties X amount of years ago, kept them, and they just moved out of the city or whatever. Me, I want to be the difference. I want to be the face. If you got a property for me, you know it's me, and you know it's not gonna be no slumlord.
What do you think like the average house you got, like price when you bought it? Where you try to be around at least when you're looking at something?
See, when people send me deals now, it's kind of like, it's hard because I was buying them for so low. You know what I mean? Like 40, 50, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Houses that's probably worth 100 and something now. That's the number. Like right now, knowing that I got to go in there and redo it. But because I got my dad and my mom and my kids, like, listen, I bring the whole crew in. I don't even got contractors. I bring the crew in, and we out here painting, fixing floors, and doing whatever it takes just to get the house back.
I love that. So you're just all in house. Your family's all
right now. I'm all in house.
I love that.
Like literally all
all in
so,
house. Yeah.
So will you buy anything that needs like mechanicals, roof, windows, or are you not messing around with
I would. I haven't.
Okay.
But I would. You know what I mean? Like just scaling up now. Like more or less building a team to get projects like that. I will. You know what I mean? Because I'm not afraid of it. But the last ones I bought, it was just more or less like cosmetics, like floors, paint. But I'm willing to do whatever. You know what I mean? Give me a block.
So I'm sure as you've seen, the renting market's absolutely insane right now.
Amazing.
So tell us a little bit about what the rents are you're getting right now. Say you bought a couple houses right now. What would you be getting in Camden as opposed to what they would have been probably 3 years ago?
Camden's crazy. Numbers is ridiculous. I mean,
it's across the board, man.
Yeah, it is because for me, like, because I got a hard. I mean, in the city, so my prices ain't extreme, but people's getting 15, 16. Like I'm up there
for a 3-bedroom or 2.
3 bedrooms.
Yeah. What was the 3-1 in 2019? You think probably like 1,000?
Yeah, 1,100.
And now it's like what 16, 17 probably.
People getting it, yeah.
Easily too.
People getting it.
Are you doing affordable housing at all, like Section 8?
I have some Section 8. Yeah. I think Section 8. I think
it's lower out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 3 bedrooms. I think it's like 14 or something like that.
Still really good though.
It's crazy.
The taxes
You're above 1% on every house you got.
Yes, taxes is cheap. Depends what area. Like I got
closer to the hospital, more expensive. It gets,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. You go to the 08 104 is a lot cheaper. But people, man, listen, the numbers that people be telling me just because it's being close to people that buys there, they getting 14, 15. We talking about house they bought for 40 racks. You know what I mean? At the time, at least. You know what I mean? But now because the prices go up, rent gotta go up, right? Because it's like it's Camden, right? So you're not getting great tenants, right? It sucks that if you move into a area like Cherry Hill, your return won't be big, but the less of effort you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Camden, you got to protect yourself because you don't know if they're going to pay or not. You know what I mean?
You can get 2-3% in Camden, though.
Oh, easy. Easy. I mean, the way it is now, it's kind of hard because it's a wholesaler just sent me one down, like, for $100,000. He was like, we need to close quick. I'm looking at the text. I'm like, well, you ain't closing with me because I'm not paying that.
Like, bro, I know what it's like.
Yeah, I'm the, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not, you.
And they need to work to, or is it at least turnkey?
I don't even know. I'm like, you don't got my number because it was random. Like, I think he hit me off on Facebook or something. I was like, we need to close quick. I'm looking at him like, I mean, I looked at the joint. I said, all right, well, you probably will get it. But me being being the kid from the city, I can't. Yeah. I'm not doing that, right?
What do you see? What do you see Camden's like 5 to 10 year goal, man? You think they're gonna finally turn it around? I feel like it's better than it was, but do you think they really are on the road to become something great, or you think it's gonna be an endless cycle of bullshit?
It's one of them things. Is like the half and half, right? Like the half you feel like, oh, it's getting there, right? You see downtown, right? You see the Sixers
non-stop
Stadium.
Construction down there.
Yeah, you see that shit. You see. You go to the Victor's Pub right now, I'm telling you, you wouldn't even think you in the city, right? You wouldn't think you in Camden. You look at the bridge, you know what I mean? I go to the Vic just because I like seeing the view, but there's only certain areas they really attack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which sucks. Like Pole 08 104, them type of areas where I grew up at, it's going to be like the last. You know what I mean? Like even I got a couple properties in North Camden, which I think is next, but it's still taking a lot longer. But ownership. Man, buy some shit. Right?
It's gonna take the people. The politicians ain't gonna change it. It's gonna take investors.
Buy
some
to shit. People be like, yo, Al, why you tell people you buying in Camden? You messing up your what is it like? everybody's going to, like, it's a competition. I don't give a fuck. Why would I care?
There's plenty of deals out here.
Why? Yeah, like, come on, I'm not.
Someone's got to buy them.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that, come on, if you gonna buy something, right, you buy one on the block, I buy one on the block, you buy one on the block, we just fucking change the street.
All
I
values
can't
went up.
buy them,
Yeah. And we're helping each other, too, on the business side of things, too. Yeah.
And then this is more of a business idea. It's not like, I'm not greedy, right? I can't buy them all.
Yeah.
I want to buy them all. You give me all of them. Camden, yo, this is the mayor of Camden. Please let me know. I buy them all if I can, but I'm not. I can't. So why would I even care? Like, people just, it's weird. I'm telling you, I get the DMs the same way. How can you tell everybody this? If you buy in Camden, why you tell other people you buy in Camden? I don't give a fuck. Buy.
Like, I'm buying at least. What
Buy,
are you doing?
yeah.
You're
Make
your
my
ass renting, yeah.
make my city better. If you're gonna buy, make it better.
Yeah.
Right. Buy it. Don't be a slum. Don't be a slum lord. Take care of it. You just make my city better. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there's so many. I drive through the hood every day. I leave the hood. Bandit, abandoned, or abandoned. You know why?
Oh, it's insane, yeah.
Drug addicts in and out. Go buy that one. Go buy that one. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm not here.
Have you done any driving for dollars out there? I know that'd be
Nah, because it's
crazy.
there's thousands
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, you'd be like
Just
stopping
send a
every
post-
second, yeah.
Postcards, just drop postcards on everybody.
Yo, it's so many. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. When people tell me why I tell people I
The
buy
city
in
owns a
Canada,
lot of it too.
Yeah, it's so many. I mean, it's listen, I got the one I was at today, like across the street, is like 4 bandos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's buying this shit? I'm telling y'all, buy in the city, right? Keep buying, right? Because eventually it got to turn, right? It's
Sure.
like eventually
They
Philly
make it
being
hard to
so
get a
good-
CO out there.
Oh my God, CO.
It's impossible.
The CO sucks. I don't even talk about the city too. Then you get me on some shit, dog.
That's why I stay out of there.
That's another podcast. Yeah.
No, that's that, man. Fuck, yo, listen, man. I take shit and a couple of them I know because they just see me. They'll pull up on me, man, and I got everything right. And the CO, y'all, is a certificate of occupancy for people can move in, right? But they'll come in and film me for the worst, yo. And I'm like, yo, you next door, there's a house.
You're doing crack right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
And you fucking with me. I'm changing my city every fucking day. I buy a house, I fix it up, I'm changing it. And you failing me, I'm gonna pay taxes. And you got fucking 4 houses down the road that's everybody doing nothing but not paying taxes.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck that, you know. So
Yeah.
that's the type of shit I be on. But anyway, regardless of that, let me tell you a
It's
story.
part of the game. You gotta deal with it, yeah.
It's very hard out there though.
No, it's all right. I had
I didn't know that. That's wild.
I had the plumber guy film me. Then the second time he came, and we had a conversation probably for like 20 minutes outside of housing, which was great, right? And then I'm real like out there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm always, you know what I mean, trying to make sure the energy is hot. One guy, building guy, I walked by. He opened the door. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Nothing. Not even a head nod. And I said, fuck. I'm failing.
Yeah,
right?
he's coming to tell your ass.
He failed me like 3 times in a row, right? By the 4th time, I swear we would have went out to dinner. You know what I mean? Because the man, I'm like, come on, like let's fix this.
People probably just fucking hate him. They don't take the time to actually talk to him. He's probably, he's kind of actually trying.
Nah, but that's the thing is, I'm like, all right, with the city of Camden, I get, right? We trying to get it, but there's so much abandoned houses that we need to get better on. And at least we buy property, pay taxes. We trying to fix the city. So,
Yeah.
CO, it is a problem.
What do you think a bad perception about Camden is that people have? If you had to tell me something that's
It's
actually a positive that to change people's minds about that, because Camden's known worldwide, unfortunately, not worldwide, America-wide. People know about Camden.
Nah, it's fucked up. It is.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
Give us a glimmer of hope, man. Tell us why it's better than we think it is.
Nah. The thing is,
the Camden High basketball team.
yeah.
definitely
Besides that,
Wagner's
Number
beast.
one team.
Wagner's beast.
Shout out the DJ and Big Wag. You know what I mean? I graduated with DeJuan Wagner in 2001, so that was the.
You were there for the 100-point game, the legendary game.
I wasn't there. I wasn't
Oh,
there.
man.
I was
My
in
boy
that
played
school.
on that team, the team that he scored 100 on.
Oh yeah.
I said he was just cooking them.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Yeah. He witnessed it, but he was
He was playing against them.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't tell that story out loud.
Yeah. Nah, so Camden is, I mean, for me, just because I'm from the city, it was like when we grew up poor, we didn't know we was, right? It was kind of like that, right? Because you don't know.
Looked around you. It was the way you saw it.
It was the way it was, right? We didn't know there was anything outside of that, right? And I could tell you that's how I felt. Like even when I started getting older and I started seeing the difference, I'm like, wow, people do this, people do that. That wasn't common, right? There's good people, right? The bad people just show up so much that's the thing we get, right? Like the killings, the the robberies, the things that happened. That, and then what year was that? I had lost a brother, 2004. That was like the year that Camden was the worst city in the nation.
Yeah.
And it was, and for whatever reason, the bad people, the people that's in the streets, felt good about that, which it's a bad mindset to have, right? How can we live in the worst place in the world, right? I mean, in the nation at that time. But there's great people. There's people like myself, and that's why when I grab my phone, I try to be as positive as I can. And there's people that support me, and there's people that's out there rooting for me just the same way I'm rooting for people like me, that look like me, that act like me, and my vocabulary it's not the same as everybody else, but this is the way I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like negativity is contagious, but positivity is contagious also. Right? Like, as much positive that I try to throw out there, somebody got to fucking catch it and say,
all you need is one, man.
yeah, you
domino effect.
How he's from here and he's so happy, right? Being in the situation that I'm from, right? Just like everybody else. It's just that if you so mad because you was raised to be tough and, you know what I mean, can't trust people, you're gonna show me to be the same way. So I'm gonna show people, no, I'm the total opposite. You know what I mean? Show love, smile, you know what I mean? Be happy, give people handshakes, ask people how the fuck they doing. Like, what's it's not that hard.
Yeah,
like,
simple conversation ain't hard, man.
So I want to be an example of more of a positive energy than being a negative, because there's so many in my city that show so much negative. So there's great people in the city of Camden. It's just that it's just hard because when we grew up, everybody felt like we had to protect that. Like, you're not allowed to smile.
Yeah, you gotta be a hard ass all the time.
Yeah, how the fuck? I like to smile. Like, I never understood that. I mean, I get it just because you never want to feel soft.
Yeah.
But there's awesome people. So I think it's just the bad people just take over the news a little much.
I would say they're the ones that go in the media.
Exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But there's a lot of people doing great things. Like I said, and shout out to the basketball team. You know what I mean? Being number one.
I mean, they're known across the country now.
Yeah. Which is dope.
They played fucking what's his name, LeBron's kid this year.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about, dude. Like Camden, like
he's number one in the nation this year.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the number one.
I heard his grandpa got hired as the president of something at Louisville.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting to see how that Louisville, Kentucky.
So they're about to get every Camden kid.
That's what he did. I mean, when he went to Memphis, when Wag went to Memphis, he was there too. So.
Well, Calipari.
No, his dad. Milt.
Oh, he's at Louisville?
Yeah. No, he was at Memphis. Yeah.
As like an administration job, you're saying?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay.
So he got the job there then.
And they got the NIL now set up, so those kids can start making some money too.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, maybe they'll come back and team up with Big Al.
Invest.
Invest.
Why not? Like I tell people, man, own shit. Mm-hmm. Gotta own shit, cause they can't make land, right? They can't grab a bunch of sand and put it in the water. And
nah, I wouldn't buy that anyway.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's already here. It's fucking own some of the shit.
So everything I bought in 2016 to 18 has like doubled in price. Yeah. So just holding real estate is an incredible asset just to gain wealth, let alone the cash flow. But
and
just
if
the wealth
ever
aspect
hits that like Hoboken level,
insane.
dude, you're gonna be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, but like what you just said with that, like real estate is such a thing that we're doing nothing at all. Just buying it, holding it,
maintaining it,
not doing nothing.
No,
prices goes up, right?
Yeah,
and it's proven. You know what I mean? Besides the 2007, 2008 or whatever, but it fixed itself. You know what I mean? Eventually, it fixed itself. You know what I mean? Like it goes back to what it was. It goes up.
Always does.
It's a market cycle, and it always grows.
It's one of the best
always grows.
It's proven ever in history of investments. Honestly, it really is. So where can people find you, man, if they want to contact with Big Al?
Al Camden Reynolds. You can find me in the city of Camden, too. So anyway, you'll see me in the city. I'm in the city all the time, but Al Camden Reynolds on Instagram and Facebook. And TikTok. I got a little bit of TikTok going on.
Gotta use TikTok, man. TikTok's blowing up.
No, TikTok is real entertainment shit.
Yeah, that's real. I'm addicted.
Yeah. I don't post as much TikTok, but I'll be on that shit, man. I'm like, this shit is real entertaining.
It really is, man. All right, brother. I appreciate you being on the show. That was
I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Thank you.
That was dope.